Hey there, hustlers and dream chasers. Are you ready for some hard-hitting, no BS advice that's gonna light a fire under your ass? Today, we're diving deep into the 10 brutal truths you need to accept if you want to succeed, especially when the haters are gunning for your downfall. Listen up, because this isn't your typical feel-good, fluffy motivation video. We're talking raw, unfiltered reality checks that'll shake you to your core. But trust me, if you can stomach these truths and use them to fuel your fire, you'll be unstoppable. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to embark on a wild ride through the gritty underbelly of success. You'll laugh, you might cry, but most importantly, you'll walk away with the tools to crush your goals and silence the doubters. Let's dive in. Number 1. Nobody cares about your dreams. Let's start with a cold, hard slap of reality. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cares about your dreams as much as you do. Your mom might nod and smile, your best friend might give you a thumbs up, but at the end of the day, they've got their own lives to worry about. This isn't meant to be depressing, it's meant to be liberating. Once you accept that the world doesn't revolve around your ambitions, you'll stop seeking validation from others. You'll stop waiting for permission to chase your goals. Instead, you'll realize that the only person responsible for making your dreams a reality is you. No more excuses. No more waiting for the right time or the perfect circumstances. It's time to put on your big kid pants and take massive action. Think about it. How many times have you shared your grand plans with someone, only to be met with a lukewarm response? That's because everyone else is the star of their own movie. You're just a supporting character in theirs, just like they're supporting characters in yours. But here's the kicker. This truth is actually your secret weapon. When you stop relying on others for motivation and support, you become unstoppable. You learn to be your own biggest cheerleader, your own source of inspiration. So the next time you're bursting with excitement about your latest project or goal, channel that energy into action instead of seeking approval. Show the world what you're capable of through your results, not your words. Remember, at the end of the day, it's your life, your dreams, and your journey. Embrace the solitude of your ambition and let it drive you to heights you never thought possible. Number 2. Failure is not just possible, it's inevitable. Alright, time for truth bomb number 2. Failure isn't just a possibility, it's a guarantee. That's right, I said it. You will fail. Probably multiple times. And you know what? That's fan-freaking-tastic. Now I can practically hear you through the screen. But wait, I thought this was about succeeding? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because failure is the secret ingredient to success. It's the fire that forges champions. Think about any great success story. Steve Jobs got booted from his own company. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team. But what did they all have in common? They kept pushing forward. Here's the deal. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Each time you fall on your face, you're learning invaluable lessons. You're toughening up. You're figuring out what doesn't work, which brings you one step closer to what does. But here's the real kicker. Most people can't handle failure. They let it crush their spirits and extinguish their dreams. That's why accepting this brutal truth puts you leagues ahead of the competition. When you embrace failure as a teacher rather than a tyrant, you become unstoppable. So I want you to make failure your best friend. Celebrate it, learn from it, use it as fuel to propel you forward. Because let me tell you, the only true failure is giving up. Everything else is just a stepping stone on your path to greatness. Remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. Every setback is setting you up for a comeback. So fail fast, fail often, and watch as you rise above those who let failure define them. Number 3. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Let's talk about your comfort zone. You know that cozy little bubble where everything feels safe and familiar? Yeah, it's time to set that sucker on fire. Here's the brutal truth. Comfort is the enemy of growth. It's the silent killer of dreams, the thief of potential. If you're not constantly pushing your boundaries, you're not just standing still, you're moving backwards. Think about it. When was the last time you did something that scared you? Something that made your heart race and your palms sweat? If you can't remember, that's a problem. Because it's in those moments of discomfort that real magic happens. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. It's in the unknown, the unfamiliar, the challenging. That's where you discover what you're truly capable of. That's where you evolve from who you are to who you want to be. But here's the thing. Your brain is hardwired to seek comfort. It's a survival mechanism left over from our caveman days. Back then, comfort meant safety. Now, it means stagnation. So how do you break free from the comfort trap? Start small. Take one tiny step outside your comfort zone every day. Strike up a conversation with a stranger. Try a new hobby. Apply for that job you think you're not qualified for. Each little push expands your comfort zone, making the next challenge a little easier. Remember, discomfort is temporary, but the growth it brings lasts a lifetime. Embrace the suck. Lean into the fear, because on the other side of that discomfort is the person you've always dreamed of becoming. Number 4. Success requires sacrifice. Alright, time to get real. You want success? You gotta be ready to pay the price, and let me tell you, that price tag ain't cheap. Here's the brutal truth. Success demands sacrifice. It's not about working 9 to 5 and Netflix and chilling your way to the top. It's about early mornings, late nights, and weekends hunched over your laptop while your friends are out partying. But here's the kicker. The sacrifices you make aren't just about time. It's about choices. It's choosing the gym over happy hour. It's investing in your business instead of buying the latest iPhone. It's saying no to good opportunities so you can say yes to great ones. Now, I'm not saying you need to become some joyless workaholic. Balance is key. But you need to be honest with yourself about what you're willing to give up to chase your dreams. Because success doesn't come to those who want it. It comes to those who work for it. Think about the most successful people you know or admire. I guarantee they've all made significant sacrifices to get where they are. They've missed birthdays, skipped vacations, and put their personal lives on hold. But they did it because their vision of success was worth more than temporary comfort or pleasure. Here's the thing. Sacrifice isn't about deprivation. It's about prioritization. It's about deciding what's truly important to you and being willing to let go of the rest. It's about delayed gratification, giving up something good now for something great later. So ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice for your dreams? What comfort, what habit, what relationship is holding you back? Because until you're ready to let go of what you are, you can't become what you want to be. Number 5. Your excuses are lies. Time for some tough love, folks. Those excuses you've been nursing, those reasons why you can't pursue your dreams right now, they're BS. They're BS. All of them. Here's the brutal truth. Your excuses are lies you tell yourself to avoid facing your fears. They're comfortable little stories you've crafted to justify staying exactly where you are. And they're the biggest obstacle standing between you and success. I don't have time. Bullshit. You have the same 24 hours in a day as Beyoncé. It's not about having time, it's about making time. It's about prioritizing what truly matters to you. I don't have the money. Really? Or are you just not creative enough to find a solution? There are people starting businesses with nothing but a smartphone and a Wi-Fi connection. The internet has leveled the playing field. If you want it bad enough, you'll find a way. I'm not ready. Newsflash. You'll never feel 100% ready. Perfection is the enemy of progress. The most successful people in the world started before they felt ready. They learned on the go, adapted, and figured it out along the way. Here's the thing. Excuses are comfortable. They let you off the hook. They allow you to avoid the discomfort of growth and the possibility of failure. But they also keep you stuck exactly where you are. So here's your challenge. Every time you catch yourself making an excuse, call yourself out. Replace "I can't" with "How can I?" Turn your excuses into problems to solve, not reasons to quit. Remember, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve them. It's time to rewrite that story. Number 7. Success is not a straight line. Alright, time to bust a major myth wide open. You know that neat, tidy success story you've got in your head? The one where you work hard, steadily climb the ladder, and reach your goals in a nice, orderly fashion? Yeah, throw that in the trash. Here's the brutal truth. Success is not a straight line. It's not even a squiggly line. It's a chaotic, messy roller coaster ride full of ups, downs, loop-de-loops, and sometimes complete derailments. Think about any successful person you admire. Now dig into their story. I guarantee you'll find setbacks, pivots, and moments where they thought about throwing in the towel. Success is not about avoiding these challenges. It's about how you navigate them. The problem is, we're conditioned to expect instant results. We live in a world of on-demand everything, and we've applied that mentality to success. But real, lasting success doesn't work that way. It's a process of trial and error, of 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Here's the kicker. Those setbacks and detours, they're not just obstacles, they're opportunities. They're chances to learn, to grow, to refine your approach. Every failure is just feedback guiding you towards what actually works. So how do you deal with the unpredictable nature of success? First, embrace it. Expect the unexpected. Be flexible and ready to adapt. Second, focus on the process, not just the end goal. Celebrate the small wins along the way. They're what will keep you going when things get tough. Remember, the path to success is rarely a smooth highway. It's more like a rugged mountain trail. But the view from the top? Totally worth it. So lace up your boots and get ready for one hell of a climb. Number 8, you are not special, and that's okay. Brace yourself, because this truth might bruise your ego a bit. You ready? Here it is. You're not special. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. Now before you click away in a huff, hear me out. I'm not saying you're not unique or valuable. You absolutely are. What I'm saying is that you're not exempt from the rules of success. You don't get a free pass or a shortcut just because you're you. Here's the deal. We live in a world that's constantly telling us we're special snowflakes, that we deserve success just for showing up. But that's a load of crap. The universe doesn't owe you anything. Success doesn't care about your potential or your good intentions. But here's the beautiful flip side of this truth. If you're not special, that means you have no excuses. Every successful person you admire, they're not superheroes. They don't have magic powers. They're regular people who decided to put in the work. This means that everything they've achieved is within your reach too. You just need to be willing to put in the same level of effort, dedication, and perseverance. So instead of waiting for success to be handed to you on a silver platter, roll up your sleeves and get to work. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting to be discovered. Stop waiting for your big break. Remember, the most successful people in the world aren't successful because they're special. They're special because they're successful. And that success came from consistent, persistent action. So get out there and take action. Your ordinariness is your superpower. Use it. Number 9. Your past doesn't define your future. All right, it's time to address the elephant in the room. Your past. Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe you've failed spectacularly. Maybe you've been dealt a crappy hand in life. But here's the brutal truth. None of that matters when it comes to your future success. Your past does not define your future. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Your past does not define your future. It might influence it, sure. It might have shaped who you are today. But it does not determine where you can go from here. Here's the deal. We all have baggage. We all have chapters of our lives we'd rather forget. But successful people don't let their past dictate their future. They use it as fuel, as lessons, as motivation to do better. Think about it. How many success stories have you heard that start with humble or even troubled beginnings? Oprah was born into poverty. Steve Jobs was a college dropout. Their past didn't stop them from achieving greatness, and neither should yours. But here's the kicker. While your past doesn't define you, your reaction to it does. You can choose to let your past hold you back, to use it as an excuse for why you can't succeed, or you can choose to learn from it, to use it as motivation to prove everyone, including your past self, wrong. So how do you break free from the shackles of your past? First, forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. What matters is what you do next. Second, focus on the present. What can you do today to move closer to your goals? And finally, visualize your future. Create a vision so compelling that it drowns out the noise of your past. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to rewrite your story. Your past is just that, past. It's your actions today that will shape your tomorrow. So what are you going to do with this clean slate? Number 10. Success is a lifestyle, not a destination. We've reached the final truth. It's a doozy. Here it is. Success is not a destination. It's not a finish line you cross once and then you're done. Success is a lifestyle. It's a constant process of growth, learning, and evolution. Here's the brutal reality. There's no making it. There's no point where you can sit back, put your feet up, and say, I've succeeded. Because the moment you do that, you start moving backwards. Think about it. How many people have you seen reach a goal, only to lose it all because they thought they were done? Athletes who let themselves go after winning a championship. Entrepreneurs who get complacent after their first big win. That's because they saw success as a destination, not a journey. But here's the beautiful thing about viewing success as a lifestyle. It means you never have to feel stuck. There's always room for growth, always new challenges to tackle, always ways to improve and evolve. This mindset shift changes everything. Instead of chasing some far-off goal, you focus on being successful every single day. You make choices that align with your vision of success. You cultivate habits that move you forward. You surround yourself with people who push you to be better. But here's the kicker. This lifestyle isn't always glamorous. It's about consistency, discipline, and continuous improvement. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the little things right, over and over again. So how do you adopt this success lifestyle? Start by defining what success means to you, not society's definition, not your parents' definition, your definition. Then, build your life around that vision. Create systems and habits that support your goals, and most importantly, fall in love with the process. Remember, success isn't something you achieve once and then you're set for life. It's something you create every single day through your actions, your mindset, and your choices. So what choice will you make today? And there you have it, folks, the 10 brutal truths you must accept to succeed, even when the world wants you to fail. These aren't easy pills to swallow, I know, but they're the medicine you need if you want to break free from mediocrity and achieve true success. Now, you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed, maybe even a little scared. Good. That means you're ready for change. That means you're ready to level up your life. So, here's what I want you to do next. Pick one of these truths, just one, and start applying it to your life today. Maybe it's embracing failure. Maybe it's cutting out the excuses. Whatever it is, take action on it right now. Remember, knowledge without action is useless. Don't let these truths be just another video you watched and forgot about. Let them be the catalyst for your transformation. And hey, if you found value in this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear these truths. Let's build an army of unstoppable achievers. Until next time, keep hustling, keep growing, and never ever give up on your dreams. Peace out.